Morning everybody, Yorkshire nomad here from Isaan in Thailand. Enjoying the nice country life here in rural Thailand in Isaan. So this behind me is our local temple. What I'm going to do now, I'm just going to go have a little walk round the river. It's getting very low actually now, but I don't think we're going to get any rain now till around about April time. But the temperature is going up and up and up. So I'm just going to have a little walk round the lake, and we'll just have a little chat about life in Thailand. What I'm doing over here in Thailand, how long I've been here, and we'll just have a general chat and see. But like, yeah, so this is my local. This is the local temple. Very nice. This is only a few hundred yards away from our house. It's very nice actually. Very, very nice. So the big shrines, what you can see down here on the left hand side of me now, are the people that get the family shrines, and we've got one a bit further down, not quite as big as that, but these are the family shrines, and every so often people will come down and put offerings down at the side of the shrines. This is all the temple, all the temple grounds, this, and that place what you can see just down here, just down there, is the where you actually get cremated and everything. So this is it. So anyway, I'm just going to have a little walk round. We'll have a little walk round and chat about life out here in Thailand. Right, so I'm just coming up towards the lake or river or whatever you like to call it. Do you know what? It's lovely and peaceful. This is what I like about this sort of area. It's absolutely fantastic. It's so except for them bloody motorbikes, but apart from them, it's so peaceful. There's nobody around here at all. There's only me. But I've just come down here and I've just heard like a noise like a pig. And I don't know if it's like one of these wild pigs, because I keep seeing these wild pigs about all over the place. And I don't know what they're like. I mean, I know what the buffaloes are like and everything, but I don't know if the buffaloes are not too bad actually to walk past, but you can be a bit wary of them. But the wild pigs, I'm not so sure, because like the buffaloes, they look at you funny, but I don't know if they're prone to attack you. So here we go. So here I am, down by the river. It's lovely. So nobody fishing, nobody about at all. Just me having a little chat. So I've been here in Thailand now for coming up to 5 years. I come across in COVID times, and that was my incentive to leave the UK. Well, it weren't just that. It wasn't just the incentive, because I was looking after my mother at the time as well in the UK, but my mother passed away, and really all my family have grown up like, so it was time for me to make a move. So I come over to Thailand, and I've been coming across for about three or 4 years, and I decided this is the country for me. This is the place where I want to stop. So that was it. COVID was just that little nudge that gave me the incentive to come across. So anyway, right, so I've been across near 4 or 5 years, and it's not all plain sailing across here. I'm going to keep on saying this all the time. Being over here is not like, or stopping over there is actually not like just coming out here for an holiday. So if any, I would actually say to people coming across and wanting to go to Thailand, come across for a long period of time, come across on like extended holidays and check things out, because it's actually not all sunshine like this either. It's, I mean, for 6 months a year you have a rainy season. So that can put dampers on things as well, but it's this area. I love this area. So I'm just having a little walk round here, and I have a little walk round here with dogs and everything. Now I'm going to say one thing you've got to do as well. It's not so much just this. I mean, you've got a little problem sometimes with a visa, but I don't think, well, up here in isaan and all, visas are not a problem at all. I've got a very good immigration office at thailand-from, and they're actually fantastic, really, really friendly. But it's not so much the visas, it's the complete different way of life. I know it's cheaper, and people think, oh, it's dirt cheap, that is nice, everything's dirt cheap. Well, it is. Housing's cheap, but remember, you can't own a house unless you go through like some sort of building firm. I don't know what you go through, but anyway, I'm not interested in all like that anyway. So my thing is that I live with my partner in her house in the village here in isaan, and it's a family house, and I was here. It belonged to her dad and all that. Her dad died a few years back, and I were actually across. He was a great bloke actually, and I was across here when he actually died. So the house got passed on, and we are now living in the house. I've done it up a little bit since to make it a bit more comfortable for me actually, but I've got no housing costs at all. It's just we just pay for gas and electric and water and everything. There's no mortgage, no house to pay for, or nothing. So that's fine. But one thing I will say about over here is you've got to stop yourself from getting bored, and you can really get bored easy. And I mean I'm talking about up here in isaan and everything. So isaan's a bit different to what it is down Pattaya and everything. If you go to like tourist areas and everything, like Pattaya and things like that, we all know why people go down to Pattaya and places like that. And it's not to have English food and all that all the time, although they do down there. But it's mainly for women, isn't it? I mean, let's say what it is. When I go over to the UK and I talk to people in the UK, if I mention Thailand, they'll mention Thailand, and they'll mention Pattaya straight away. Pattaya and Bangkok, and they'll talk about lady boys and everything like that. That's a given, and I'm not into it really. I'm not into that sort of lifestyle down there. You get a lot of old blokes going around with young women and everything like that, and they're made up. Well, fair enough. If they want to do that, they can do that, but they're not going after them because they love them, or the Thai women don't go with them because they love them and love the looks and everything like that. They're not. We all know what they're doing. They know what they're doing, and that's it. So anyway, right. So one of the biggest bogies over here is not like visas and things like that. To me, it's finding something to do, and if you can cope with the heat and all that, fair enough. I like walking. I've always done walking. When I go back to the UK, I do a lot of walking. I'm from, my family's back in Derbyshire now, in England, and Chester near Snowdonia. So I do a lot of walking when I go back, and I love me walking. And you can't do a lot of walking out here, like, because it's too flipping hot. So anyway, I do my best anyway. I do my best. There's somebody coming up on a bike behind me, as you can see, I think. So I'll just wait for him to come back. Wait for him to come round me, and then I'll start again. Hi. Hi. So yeah, that's it. It's coping with the heat and finding something to do, something that interests you. And this is why I do this vlogging. It keeps me sane, gives me something to do. I don't do it for money or anything like that, because I don't make anything on it. I'm not monetized or anything, so I just do it for my own back. Something for me to do, something to keep myself going, because you can get very bored here. And you get a lot of people down places like Patcher. All they do is hang about in bars and all that every day. I'm not into that at all. That doesn't interest me at all. I like travelling around. I like going to different places. I go around on my motorbike. I'm hoping to go around on the canoe when I get my canoe sorted out. I'm just waiting for a couple of parcels, and once I get my parcels sorted out, I want to take the canoe out on the river. That's what I want to do. And there's other things I want to do, and I like travelling about on my bike as well, going to different places on my bike, and the pickup truck and all. And I'm hoping that I'll be able to put the canoe, well, I know that I will be able to, I'll put the canoe on top of the pickup truck, and we'll take it around to different sort of rivers around Isaan first, and maybe further afield. We'll try it out. So that's what I want to do. But like I said, you've got to keep yourself going, because you can get bored very easily, and if your health deteriorates over here, it can cost you a fortune. It can cost you a fortune. Now I'm coming up to 70 years old, and I think I'm 70 in a few months, and I think I'm quite fit. I walk about. I don't have any issues, although I've had some issues. I've been in hospital a couple of times last year, and that was mainly because I'd been bitten by a few things, and it weren't dogs or not like that. I think it was mosquitoes or something, and that made my legs swell up, and amongst other things. So, and that one time I ended up paralysed from neck downwards. Ended up 4 days in hospital, but I had brilliant treatment, And to tell it truth, it didn't cost all that much, and it was fantastic, like being in a 5-star hotel. It was a good treatment and everything, and it weren't expensive. But if you do have any serious problems, if you have any heart problems or problems that you need regular treatment with, it can cost you a fortune. And really, if it's a problem that's a recurring problem, but then you're not going to get insurance to cover you. So that's it. Visas are no problem at all. Keeping yourself from getting bored, look after your health and everything, and just try different things out. Oh, the buffalo bloke's here now. He's here now. Behind me. Are you okay? Yeah. He's going to his buffaloes. Yeah, so, and health-wise, I mean, I'm 70, so I look after. I don't really get medical insurance. I normally pay for it by my own funding. If you can do that, that's fair enough, because medical insurance can cost you a fortune, and as I said, if it's a recurring problem, they won't insure you anyway. So you might get to pay for it the first time, but if you need to if you have another problem on the same thing, they won't pay out. So that's it. So keep yourself fit while you're over here. And what it is, I'll tell you something now, is that I've got a good family back in England, and I go back to England and my family comes across here, which is great. They love it across here. I've got my son, he's coming across here with all of his family, 2 little kids. They're coming across here in end of March, April time for a few weeks. So I'll be knocking about with them. I had my daughter come across last year, fantastic, and you know, she's been across a couple of times here, and well, my son has. He come across on his own last time on Songkran, and we all had a good time. And so I go across to visit my family back in UK, and they come across here, which I find is spot on. There's a lot of people out here that have got no family ties at all. They come over here and they say, right, that's it, I'm never going back to England or out like that, because they don't have a family, or they've shrugged the family off, and they're not bothered about them. But I am bothered about them. They are my family. My family in UK is my family, and that's it. So, I mean, I've got a good relationship with them. I phone them all the time. I might phone them 2 or 3 times a week, and we're always keeping in touch. Anyway, so that's a little thing what's happening over to press. We'll see what's happening later on. I'm just waiting for a few things to come, like I said, and when it comes, I'm going to get out and vlogging complete, and do a bit of canoeing, biking, all sorts, and we'll get it all done. Let me know if there's any places what you think that I should visit, either on canoe or some nice rivers I can go to in Thailand, maybe Isaan to start off with. But if you know any nice sort of areas where I can go to, let us know in a comment. Let us know your experiences here in Thailand. But I just love it, like I say. Anyway, that's it for now, so I'm going to catch you all later. Like I said before, please like, share and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell and you'll get more vlogs that's coming up. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.